YouTube? This is Dark Hero 789 here, and today I'll be doing a deck profile of Weiss Schwarz for red and green. I started playing this game ever since I heard that the set will came out in just last week. I bought a trial deck 2 weeks ago, and I pretty much enjoyed this game. I've already made two decks, the first one being this one, red-green, and my second one, which is yellow-blue. So let's get started. Starting off, I have, for my level 0s, Tree Silica like a date. She has 4k, which is pretty strong for early game, but the downside is her abilities. Is auto. During your climax phase, I check the top card of my deck. If it's a climax card, I have to put it into rest. So I clearly have one less attack during my battle phase, but overall the 4k power is pretty good. Next up, I run two Silica supports. This is the promo. What this does is the basic supports of all the characters in front of this card gains 500 power, which is pretty good. It doesn't have a second ability like some supports, but I pretty much like this one over the support that green has that has the same ability. But I prefer this one since it's Silica and it's chibi. Next up, I play one Silica's Unyielding Trust. What this does is it has a brainstorm ability of me paying 1 and resting 2 of my characters, and I reveal the top 4 cards of my deck, and for each climax I select one character from my waiting room and add it to my hand. Well, it has to be an avatar, net, or familiar. And this deck is pretty much avatars and nets, so yeah. Next up, I play Tree Suguha Trike Vanillas. Right now, green has limited options for DSAO, and this is pretty much all I can get play right now, as well as 2 reliable guide Lifas. What this does is just it gains 1,000. No, when it attacks, I choose one of my characters. It gains 1,000 power, and the level. It's a good ability, but the downside is its power. Yeah. Oh, you should have seen my reaction when I pulled this sign card and as well as this one right here in the same day. It was funny. Too bad I didn't record it. And I play one Lifa Sharp Observation. This card is okay, I guess, but its ability is pretty cost heavy, if I do say so myself. You have to have 3 cards in your stock in order for it to gain 1,000 power. So early game, it's iffy. But like I said, I'm pretty limited right now. And since I play 2 level 0 Asuna supports. What this does is all characters in front of it gain 500 power, and as well as when a climax card is placed in my climax slot, I choose one of my characters and it gains 1,000 power. So it's pretty good in any SAO deck, or any deck for that matter. And I also play 2 Kirito supports, which are pretty much Kirito supports. I mean Kirito searchers. What this does is pay 1 card from your stock and drop a card from your hand and search for an avatar character in your deck and add it to your hand. So it's pretty staple for any SAO deck out there. That is for my level 0s. For level 1s, I play 2 Elizabeth fan services. what this does, it gains 500 power for every avatar net character on my field. So pretty much, if you have a full field, it's going to be at a base 7k. So it's gonna be a vanilla if you're able to fill up your field, which is pretty good. Next up, I play two 7k silica beaters and two silica counters. For green, I have two 7k Lifa supports. I don't really have anything else to play for green, so I'm playing this, as well as two 5,500 beater Lifa. And I play two Suguha's mixed emotions. It's a counter. What makes this counter good is that it has a trigger, and as well as the backup is 2000 power, which is way more better than the Silica support I showed before. For level 2s, I play two Elizabeth's Determined Confession. This is a level support. What it does, it every character in front of this card gains 500 power depending on their level, which means it can, for level 3s, it can be 1500, level 2 is 1000, yada yada yada. And it's very good. As well, it has a second ability, which is auto. You pay 2 and you select a character card in your waiting room and return it to your hand. So it makes the support even better. And I play two Silica's Gratitude. This card is okay. You rest two of your characters against 2500 power. I wouldn't put two of these in the stage at the same time if you want all that extra power, because your entire field will be rested if that ever happens. Well, you're only guaranteed one attack if you ever play these two. So I might tech one if I can get the next card, which is Searching Elizabeth. What it does, it has a climax combo of paying 1, and when it attacks, I search for two characters in my waiting room and add them back to my hand. At the same time, I also have to drop a card from my hand, and as well, it gains 1000 power, which is pretty good. If I had another one of these, I would replace one of these for it. Level 2s for greens don't really have that much options, like I said, so I play two Suguhas in uniform. What this does, if I have 3 avatar or net characters on my stage, it gains the on-card ability of dropping a card from my hand, and as well as the second ability, which is when it attacks, I pay 1, and it gains 2500 power. So it's gonna swing for 10k if I use the skill. So yeah, it's pretty much one of the best level 2s in green. Then I play the event card, Healing Magic. What this does, it's I look at the top two cards of my opponent's deck, and I select select one to put in the bottom and one at the top, and then later one of my characters gain 3000 power. So this is pretty good as well, and it's a troll card ish. And I play the Magic Swordsman Lifa. What this does is when this climax card's in my climax slot, I pay 1. It gains 1000 power and the ability of when its battle opponent becomes reverse, I can put it into clock. So it's one of the best finishers that I can put in this deck. Well, not the best, but like one of the best. If my opponent is 1 damage away from reaching level 4, I can just use this and finish off one of my opponent's weaker characters. So yeah, this is pretty trollish. Level 3s I play 2 like a younger sister Silica. What this does is when it's placed from stage to hand, I select the top card of my clock and put it to my waiting room. And it has another auto ability, which is a climax combo. Of if the climax card's on the climax slot, I select one card in my opponent's waiting room and put it to the top of his deck. So this gives him less chances of getting a cancel. So this is OP, I guess. And it's Silica, which makes it more awesome. And I play 2 Leafless Pure Wish. What this does, it's if I have five or less cards in my deck, it's level 2 in my hand, and when it's on the stage, all my characters gain 1,500 power, which is a pretty good this card is good offensively and defensively, as well as it has the activate skill. I put an avatar on that character in my hand to my raiding room, and it gains 3,000 power until my opponent's next turn, as well as the ability of it not being targeted by my opponent's card effects. So it's a good card defensively and offensively. So yeah, it's pretty good for if you're playing green. Climax cards, I play 3 gates. Tree Peanut Resurrection. It's a double soul. At the same time, it's for the climax combo of Silica, like a younger sister Silica. And as well, I play 2 spell chanting for the climax combo for Magic Swordsman Lifa. So that does it for this deck builds. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll be coming back with my yellow-blue deck profile once I'm done with other stuff, since I'm going to be pretty busy for a little while. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.